Hey, what's going on, everybody? Make sure y'all hit the like button before y'all start the chatting. I have a feeling some of you probably didn't do it, so I'm giving you a reminder. For King Nick D, you're catching one tonight. I know sometimes it's kind of hard for some people to catch the ones that I usually do on Sundays because of the timing, depending on where people are. And I notice I get more reception when I do them around this time of the day, but it's rare that I do them in the evening unless I necessarily want to. But this is a different type of live stream that I'm doing today, as y'all can tell by the title. And this is actually one I had planned on doing ever since I made that community tab post. I believe it was last week. I think it was. But I'm just waiting for some more people to get in the chat before I really go in. And I know I was kind of slack with the video today. I only uploaded one video today. Let me tell y'all, it took me over 2 hours to upload that review for that documentary. Because I had when I recorded it, as y'all know, I was in my car when I was recording it. Then I had to come home and edit it. I didn't realize the video was going to be that long, and I had to have my phone hooked up to my computer the entire time when I was uploading it because I didn't drag the video file over to my computer, which was a dumb mistake on my part. And what happened was I almost lost the. I thought I had lost the footage, and I was like, "Wow, I just said all of this, and I might lose the content." But what happened was because I disconnected my phone in the middle of it uploading. Good thing I caught it early. I had to plug it back into my computer and start over again. Not the editing part, but just inserting that video in. Believe it or not, the editing process for this is actually not as complicated as it may seem for some people, depending on how many moving parts you got. But I'm glad people did tune into that particular video and they did like it. I understand that some people said they couldn't watch the documentary itself because it was too hard to look at, or some people even said I couldn't. They couldn't even watch my review of it because it was too much. That's how you think I feel, and I had to watch it and do a review on it. Yeah, but what I'm gonna talk about this evening is not what I usually talk about on my Sunday live streams, as you already know what that really is catered towards. But this is going to be something different. I want to talk about the analytics of my channel because some people were kind of confused when I had made that post on the community tab last week. You know, they had questions and everything like that, and I said, you know what, let me just put together a live stream so some people can get a grasp or an understanding because I understand that a lot of the people that are my subscribers is more subscribers that I have that are not content creators than those who are. So this is almost like a behind the scenes type of thing. This is something that you will probably, I'm not gonna say you haven't seen it anywhere else, but you probably haven't seen it anywhere else. And that way, also, if you have any questions, hopefully I'll be able to answer them as well. Because with you having like a YouTube, not a YouTube, but if you don't create any kind of content, you wouldn't go looking for analytic stuff for your channel. It would be pointless because there's nothing to really report because there's nothing there. And salute to everyone in the chat. What's going on, Taylor? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. And whoever comes in will come in because I actually only have like the next 2 hours available, but something tells me it won't even take me the whole 2 hours to go through this. But who knows? That's why I started at now because I'm gonna have something to do at 9. Can y'all see that window right there? Okay, yeah, okay. This is my analytics screen right here. Hold on, hold on. Let's see it. I think it went. Hold on, let me pull this back up. Yeah, this is my analytics screen right here that y'all are seeing. And this basically keeps track of everything involved with my YouTube channel. And I mean every single thing. And this is like the main screen right here. And it covers the last 28 days. So it covers from November 6th, 2018 to December 3rd, 2018. And it can actually cover past even it can even cover past that. It can even go back to the very beginning to the very first video that I did on this channel. Like that's how interesting it is. It was more interesting on my old channel because my old channel was a bit older, but it is what it is. Now, if you look, let's see, right here. So it has a tab. It says videos, playlist, pretty much standard. Subscribe versus and it has subscribe and not subscribe. And I'm gonna talk about that because that was the part that people were so kind of confused on. Live on demand, which is basically my live stream uh, counts, YouTube products, and original language and stuff. This is basically a summary of everything combined, and then it goes into a breakdown as you go down even further. What's going on, Joe Johnson? Now, if you look right here where it says watch time, my total watch time, minutes wise, is 2,220,168. That's a lot of watch time since the beginning of my channel. Now, my channel was created November 15th, 2017. I have 1,078 videos. What's going on, Kimberly? Um, the average view duration is 4 minutes and 28 seconds. So that means out of every video that I do, an average of 4 minutes and 28 seconds is watched. And that's actually very good because my videos usually aren't that long, except for the one that I just uploaded today. So that means on average, the people who watch my content watch the whole thing, watch the whole video, which is good because I don't like to do long, lengthy videos unless it's maybe a review like the one I did today, or it was a video I did about the whole Cat Williams, Tiffany Haddish, Kevin Hart thing. If it involves multiple parts like that and I don't like to split the video up, then those will be long. But if it's like one particular topic, the videos usually aren't that long. And I think that's why I have a good retention rate because some people say that they don't like long, drawn out videos because sometimes they might get bored. I don't know what's going on. Well, the notifications for me still work. I don't know what that's all about. Now let me scroll down a bit. Now see this part right here is zero. It says estimated revenue, zero. Now when I was getting paid by Google AdSense, y'all would actually see a figure there. But since I'm not getting paid by them at the moment, or who knows might not ever be again, that's why this says zero. before, when I had my old channel, there used to be a figure there. And you know what? If I had decided to make this video or this live stream, I would have showed y'all how much I was making. That way you wouldn't have to guess. But since I'm not making anything through Google AdSense, there's nothing to show. So there's 0 there. So that's why I have the PayPal and the Patreon set up. And I actually like it that way, because that means that anything that I receive monetary wise comes directly from you. It's not coming from a corporation or a business. Now this one right here says views, on average from, this is October 9th through November 5th. And it says basically that, it goes down. It fluctuates every month. So, like, depending on what kind of video you do, you'll have high months and you'll have low months. And actually, going back to the estimated revenue, that fluctuates as well. Like, anybody who makes revenue off of YouTube know that their money fluctuates every month, unless they have like a lot of subscribers, or maybe they have some sponsors, anything like that. The money fluctuates every month. Because I remember when it was a time when one month I probably got the most amount of money, and I'll be honest with you, was $900 something, and it was almost cracked 1,000. It was because of that video I did about Stacey Dash on my original channel. That video did a lot of numbers. That was my first, I guess you could say, viral video. Like, before my old channel got deleted, not deleted, terminated, that video was closing in on 400,000 views. It would probably be over 1 million by now if I still had my old channel. I haven't, Kimberly, I haven't been on Social Blade in a while. I might go on there since I'm doing an analytic style video after I cover this part, though, because I haven't been on Social Blade in a minute, so I don't know what my grade is or my rank on here is. But I think the last time I went on there, it was like a B as far as a grade goes. But in case y'all don't know what Social Blade is basically it's a site that contains every YouTube channel, whether it's active or not. And when I say not active, I mean like someone who just has a channel but they don't put anything on it. And it basically determines where you rank at as far as the top YouTubers on YouTube. Okay, right here it says the likes, 34,573 likes to dislikes ratio, and this is just an average. It's not the total amount. So I averaged about 997 dislikes between October 9th through November 5th, 2018. The reason why they haven't updated it yet is because the 28-day window hasn't kicked in yet. 16,788 comments between the 9th and the 5th of October to November. 4,487 shares. Videos and playlists, which is I think that's my own personal thing. Or you know what, I take that back. Videos and playlists, I think that's people who probably maybe have put my video in a playlist, which if that is the case, that's pretty amazing. And then of course subscribers. What's going on, Leo Johnson? YouTube is messing with a lot of things. I don't know what else I can't do anything on my end. You need to talk to the 10,000 people that they hired. Now, here's an interesting one right here. This one right here, it says the top 10 videos. Now, what's interesting, it says that the top video watched was the one I did about Michelle Williams and her fiance. And that was posted on November 14th, 2018. It has a split up between watch time, and this is watch time is estimated total minutes of viewing time from your content from your audience. Views, that pretty much is standard. Estimated revenue, of course, I'm not making any money, so it wouldn't be anything there. And this one bounces off of this one, so it's nothing there. So you don't have to focus on those last two. Now, Now the Michelle Williams video that only has 35,315 views. That doesn't mean the video itself has that many views. That just means that I don't know, like it's kind of weird because I know it doesn't have 35,000 right next to it. I would know because I would have saw that. But then again, it might because I haven't really gone back to look at that video. And the crazy thing is that's not even my most popular video as far as views on this channel. I have a video on here that I uploaded last year that my most popular one, and that one's like over 150,000 views, I think. And then the one I did about Steve Harvey, I think that one crossed over 100,000 and I didn't even know it. I can't see my subscriber list anymore either, Kimberly Frazier. The only thing that YouTube took away that we all knew, and I'm not even mad that they took it away, was the inbox thing. I'm glad they took that away because that's one reason why I set up my email because I knew I never checked it. YouTube, like I said, YouTube is going through so many changes, they probably can't even keep up. Now, here's an interesting thing right here. The top geographies, watch time. Of course, the US would have the most watch time with 91%. The UK is 3.9%, Canada 2%, Jamaica 0.4%, Trinidad and Tobago 0.4%. I really like this map right here because then it can show you who's watching your stuff on an international scale. Of course, wherever you're at in the world is probably going to have the most views. But then again, the US probably will always be on top because the US has easy access to sites such as YouTube. There's some places in the world that don't have access to YouTube. So they probably can't see your stuff, which is why around the world globally, their numbers will always be low. I mean, look at the gap between the US and the UK. 91% to 3.9. Now this one is gender. 50%, 56% of my viewers are male and 44% are female. So it's almost like it's not a huge gap as far as as far as both genders. This one is traffic sources. It says watch time. 47% is from browse features. 32% is suggested videos. 7.5 is from other channels, and 13% it says other. Playback location, 99% of course is from YouTube. This one says YouTube other. I'm not exactly sure what that means. And this another point one is embedded in external websites and apps such as like Twitter, Facebook, or any other site, and 0% is other. You said how many views on the continent? Let's see. Well, let's see here. South Africa is at the top as far as watch time for the continent, and they have 4,763 watch time as far as minutes with a total of 1,425 views. And on the list, they fall at 7. They fall below the Netherlands and above Germany. Anybody who is a content creator can go and look at their analytics. This isn't something special that they're doing for me. Anybody can go and look at their analytics for YouTube if they create content. The next country for the continent is Kenya with 1,450 watch time with 472 views total. So South Africa and Kenya. Oh, I didn't see Nigeria is on here too. So South Africa, Kenya, and Nigeria are three countries from Africa that are on the front page as far as geography wise. Now, it's one thing that I want to go on, and I'm gonna click on the establishment right quick because some people were confused by this, and that's with the state watch time. Because I had posted a when I posted the thing in my community tab, and I said that there were 5 states that had over 100,000 views, and I said that they were California, Texas, New York, and it was 2 other states, but I couldn't think of which ones they were. People were shocked to find out that it was New York. I'm not and not like say California or Texas. I'm not surprised by the reason why New York is there. Reason being is because it's on the west. I'm not the West Coast. It's on the East Coast. So the people are naturally up with me. So they'll see those videos first. That's why I'm timing my videos better as far as uploading them at a certain time. Because say if I upload a video at 9 o'clock, it's 6 o'clock in California. Some people might still be asleep. So I figure if I do like a premiere video, which I'm actually glad YouTube kicked that into to gear, I can set a video to upload at 12 p.m. here, and it'll be 9 o'clock there. So everybody should be up. Be first, I'm trying to understand what you're saying. You said you track your audience via views. This is how YouTube keeps track of all of this stuff. So New York, Texas, California, Georgia, and Florida are the 5 states that are over 100,000 as far as watch time minutes. And that means that these people in these states have watched my videos multiple times over. And you know what's so crazy? I'm in Maryland, and my state is all the way down here. I have more views in places that I don't even live in than the state that I do live in. I have more views in other places than in the surrounding cities, such as DC, that I live near. Now look at this right here. Now this is the one talking about the age and the genders. Now this one's about the age. My highest viewing age rate are people from the ages of 45 to 54. Imagine that. Now I fall into the 25 to 34 years of age category, and that's 21%. And 26% of the people who watch my videos worldwide is 45 to 54. Behind that is 35 to 44, then 25 to 34, then 55 to 64, then 18 to 24, then 5.9, which is 65 plus, and then 0.5%, which is 13 to 17. Now that's real interesting. All right, Hood Mistress. Now that's real interesting how I'm the age of what I'm at, and the people who view me the most are people who are twice my age. Almost. Like when I saw that, that actually blew me more than the thing that I just showed you. Now, if you look right here, it has it by male and female. That was the age. So at 0.5%, ages 13 to 17, 38% of them are male, but 62% are female. That means there are more more, I would say, minors who are female who are ages 13 to 17 who watch my videos over the male minor who is 38%, even though they are the lowest as far as watch time goes. From age 18 to 24, 6% watch time, it's even 50% male, 50% female. 25 to 34, 21% watch time, 58% who watch are male, 42% who watch are female. 35 to 44, 60% male, 40% female. 45-54, which is the highest out of all of them, 56% male, 44% female. 55 to 64 years of age, 48% male, 52% female. And 65 plus, 47% male and 53% female. Like I said, it's interesting how all of this stuff works. And this is just basically this right here is just basically a bar showing the female viewers versus the male viewers. And I had explained that on the other page. 45% female, 55% male. Just a 10% difference between the two. Is B first the only person in the chat? I know it's 53%, 53 people watching, I think. But he the only one talking. That's why I was like, is he the only one here? Or y'all just like really just like letting everything just soak in? How can you get your channel to do what? Like look at the analytics. All you got to do is click on your Creator Studio button, and it'll take you to a page, and it'll be a tab on the left. Scroll down, and it'll say Analytics. Understandable. Yeah, no driving and texting. Mickey Britchie said, "Is the data even real?" I would like to think so. I don't think they would make something. Well, you never know. I will hope that they don't make this up. And to be honest, I think this is actually pretty accurate because when I have my old channel, this part right here literally looks almost exactly the same as it was on my old channel. It might be a couple percentages off, but it was pretty much the same, where it was more men watching my channel than women, but the gap was very small. Oh, you hooked your YouTube up to your TV? All right, let me see if there's anything else in here that I need to show. Okay, this is another page that I like. This now, someone was asking you, Mickey Birch, you was asking, is this stuff real? Well, here's the real time right here. I just showed you the overview. This is the real time views right here. And if you pay real close attention and sat for a couple of minutes, you can actually see the bars right here move. So this thing says it automatically updates every 10 seconds. So every 10 seconds, you can see the bars move whenever something happens. Like I just saw a move on the green side. Now, the one on the left is the last 48 hours. The one on the right is the last 60 minutes, the last hour. The ones the left's the last 2 days. The one on the right is the last hour. The estimated views I had in the last 48 hours between all my videos that I uploaded, or even then some that I uploaded before yesterday, was 31,000. The one on the right, the estimated views was 620. It just turned to 620. It was at 610, but it just went to 620. I wish that was the case too, Queen Five, but you know what? The type of videos I make probably doesn't cater to their liking. Now, if I was sitting here talking about, you know, entertainment stuff all the time, then that stuff will go through the roof, and then um, you know, uh, the gender will probably be reversed. It'll probably be more women watching than men. Because when it comes to a lot of entertainment or stuff like that of that nature, or stuff like what Lovely T does, and this is not even a jab at Lovely T, because I'm subscribed to her and I've left comments on her channel. I'm very sure she's familiar with my channel too, because she's responded to me on a few comments I've left on her channel. You can imagine what her analytics look like. It's probably more women watching her than men, because she does like entertainment, gossip type news. And she also has her separate news channel where she talks about some of the stuff that I've talked about. So she keeps it. So it's actually smarter to keep those two separate. Oh, y'all just saw. So y'all just saw the chart move. B first one just said he just saw the chart move. With me just talking, it just moved, and that's real time data. Now, if you scroll down here, now this one, like I said, this one is an overview of everything from the last 48 hours. Everything, every video that I've ever done on my channel. And this one is every video on my channel in the last hour. Now, this one breaks it down by the video. Now, this one I just did about Sandra Bland, the documentary, uploaded today. In the last 48 hours, even though it hasn't been up 48 hours, it has 1,200 views. And in the last 60 minutes, it had 80 views. I don't know why I wouldn't show you, Kimberly, because like I said, it works perfectly fine for me. This is actually probably the longest I've spent on my analytics. Believe it or not, I did not come on to here before doing this live stream and kind of rehearse what I was going to say. Like, all of this is like freestyle. Now, like I said, over here, this is like revenue stuff. Like, I don't have to click onto that because I'm not making money from them. So it's pointless. Let's go over to watch time. Now, here's the watch time from November 6th to December 2nd. And the watch time minutes goes all the way up to 160,000. My lowest, if I'm looking at it correctly, was 47,346, and that was on November 24th. And my highest was 130,935, and that was on the 14th. That was a 10-day difference. And that's watch time. Now here's the watch time right here for every country. United States, of course, 1.9 million plus. With the UK at 84,000, Canada at 43,000. Let me go into live stream. This one right here just basically shows a list of all the live streams I've done, and it shows like the views for each. Well, it lists in order the top past live streams as far as viewership goes. The anti NFL show live stream week 5 was the highest. The one that I wish could have been higher was the one that me and Cerulean Gray did about the fiscal budget, but that fell at number 4 because that was a very, very, very important uh stream, and it also incorporates the premiere videos in there as well. This one's just talking about the subscribers. That I've gained 2,126 subscribers since November 6th through the 8th, which was yesterday. Well, actually, I gained this over 2,600, and I lost 506. So it'll tell you how many I lost, but it won't tell you who fell off, but it'll just tell you numbers wise who fell off, and of course how many I gained. So I gained more than I lost, which is actually pretty good. 506 is a pretty low number. It's not like I lost half of what I gained. Then I will be kind of worried. And this right here is just showing the source. Is just saying how people found me or how they subscribed to me. Um, Through my watch page 1,028, I gained 1,257 and lost 229. And when they add it all up, it's 506. Now, it was one thing that I wanted to show you because that it was one part on here that people got really confused by, and I'm trying to remember what tab that was under. And this one's just the like to dislike ratio page right here. It just shows you how many likes you got on a particular video versus how many you got on any other video. And the one that I got the most likes on was the blackfishing video. That one got 1,137 likes and 41 dislikes, making it my most liked video on my channel out of all the videos, all the 1,000 plus videos that I have. And it's my most shared video too. It got shared 558 times. It's one tab on here that I clicked on, I think it was last week, and I cannot find it. It really, Rosalie, it really is interesting, but it's one particular tab that I'm looking for in particular. I actually took a picture of it on my phone, and I'm trying to see if I can find it by looking at the picture. But the way that I took it, I can't remember which one that I clicked. I'm happy with my numbers. B first. I'm actually very happy with my numbers. I have a good retention rate, which is what you want. You want people to keep coming back. If I can't find the tab that I'm looking for, I'll just explain to y'all what it was. All right, I can't seem to find the tab, but anyway, the one I was trying to find was as far as total watch time, as far as people who watch my videos in total, uh it was more people who were not subscribed to me who watched than those who were. And some people got confused by that, mainly because like they didn't understand it. I said, you gotta understand, YouTube is a big platform. Not everybody has a YouTube channel, or some people have a YouTube channel and they're not logged in. It's more people without an account than there are with those who do have one. Well, since Kimberly had mentioned it, I'm gonna go to the Social Blade website. So I had to cut off of that right quick so I can go to this page and pull that up because now I am curious where I'm sitting at right now. I haven't checked it in a while. All right, this is the Social Blade website that Kimberly was talking about earlier. As you can see, it says I have a B minus as a total grade. That's not bad for my rank. It says subscriber rate, I am 424,182nd. Video view rank 688,746. And my Social Blade rank is 163,411. Now, if I was making an estimated monthly earning through YouTube, this is how much I would get on average, between $139 to 2,200 plus a month. If I was making money through YouTube and their AdSense, on average, on a year, it would be it'll be 1,700 plus to 26 $1,000+ a year if I was making money through AdSense on YouTube. Does anybody else have any questions? I think I covered everything. Be first, what can I get? YouTube used to actually be real lenient back in like years ago before Google owned it. When YouTube was privately owned, it was more laid back. But when Google bought it, then that's when all these changes started to occur. I remember when I got my first check from Google AdSense, and it proved to you how long ago it was. That's back when they didn't set up direct deposit. They actually mailed the check to you. Once you cross that $100 threshold, then they would send you a check. But then it became unsafe because some people started to get their stuff stolen, and then they decided. So for safety purposes, they decided to do the whole direct deposit thing. I'm definitely gonna upload more videos tomorrow then, because I only did, well, this counts as two. That's because the live stream does translate into a video. It's just real time talking. Sam, it's not wrong. I was just telling the people about my analytics on my channel. But it seems like it's not that many people communicating. It's just like they just watching. I have 41 people just watching. But if that's pretty much it, then I'm probably going to just get off here because I didn't expect this to be a long live stream anyway. It was just like a little small informative one, just explaining this because some people wanted to know about it. And for those that didn't catch it, of course, it's going to post right after this is done, and you'll be able to go back and rewatch it. But that's pretty much all. I'm gonna hop off of here. Like I said, there'll be more videos to come. I won't be doing. Well, I'm gonna post this later on in the week, but I'm gonna say it now. I won't be able to do a live stream this upcoming Sunday either because of the time I have to be to work this Sunday too. So I might do a regular style live stream that I usually would do on Sunday, probably sometime in the week, probably maybe Wednesday. I think Wednesday. It'll come to me. You'll know probably by the end of the week. King McD, it was hard for me to watch that documentary and to have to record a review for that video. I had to keep my sanity down to a good level, especially since I was driving and recording that video at the same time. But y'all, I'm about to get up off of here. I'm glad that y'all were able to listen and tune in. For those of you who did engage in the chat, I do appreciate it. But hopefully y'all learned something here. Y'all probably never would have thought I would do a video like this. But I said, let me just give them something a little bit different than what they're used to seeing from me. But with that being said, I'm about to hop off of here. I probably won't upload any other videos tonight. So like I said, you'll get more videos from me tomorrow. And with that being said, I will talk to you all in the next one.